Hi, welcome to Stimuli number 10, where today we have the full-length record by Benson of 2005, The Alternative to Love, on CD, and this was produced by Brendan alongside Chad Blake, and in many respects marks a bit of a transition towards a more commercial sound for the songwriter. It's not quite obviously top 40, but it's definitely a move towards perhaps a broader audience, let's say. And tracks like Cold Hands, Warm Heart speak to this notion alongside others. In fact, speaking of the track listing, now of the penultimate song on here, what I'm looking for was used in an iPod commercial and in the film Ghost Town, so that gives you an indication of just the reach that Brendan's starting to achieve now with his songs. So elsewhere you have the opening track, which is one of my favourites on the album, Spit It Out, which is really a Brendan Benson power pop classic with its nonchalance, both musically and lyrically, a real sort of swashbuckling tune with its uplifting chorus. Sort of has a juvenile nature to it, which is quite endearing. And other favourites include Get It Together and Golden to Straw, which for me sort of channel or hark back to Brendan's first two albums, these being his debut One Mississippi and later La Palco of 2002, which is my favourite album of his because it's a bit more direct and rock and roll, you could say, whereas this by contrast is a bit more produced, polished and mature, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just obviously marks a different phase, different time in Brendan's career, and I believe this was actually the album, the last album he recorded before he joined or made the Raconteurs, alongside Jack White, of course. Now, the real highlight, though, on this album is the title track, particularly with its rousing chorus, climax, rather, with a repeating chorus, which see out the last third of the song. So it's quite an eclectic song musically in terms of its influence, and what really does it for me is the counter harmony alongside the keys, which bring the song to its epic conclusion. So there you have it. That's The Alternative to Love by Brendan Benson of 2005, and obviously a very big influence on me.